player-wise, just hasn't come together. Freaka versus Sandbox in the non-interactive Vladimir laning phase.
Yeah, Jelly gonna have the Winter Spite on cooldown as Dread dives on forward now. Still hasn't thrown out the ultimate, but Jelly, he's gonna throw out his. Joker will be falling. A lot of CC going down though. Hemoplay getting some value from Joker to the Infernal Chains. Pull back Jelly, they're not ready for it. As UCal down here on the bottom side will claw his way. Oh! Summit predicts it.
Yeah. But you just go around Summit, have the Shen ultimate, whether he's there in melee range or not, and make a play. Now, Ghost has walked up pretty damn far.
Yeah, it's a very early pull there as well, as Ghost has to flash to get out of the way. Hemoplay does go down. There's the Stand United. The Shen's going to turn up, but that may have just delivered a kill over to the Freaka Freaks. Aiming is going to grab his first of the game. Someone that was known for keeping a level head no matter what, and he's just not playing like that this season whatsoever, as the Freaka Freaks are looking to turn that one around. That's an instant kill on the Shen, and a very proactive play coming in. UCal tanks the turret and everything's fine. The opposite of a
put too many people bot.
Well, I mean, Ghost might even actually keep himself alive here. That was a good Sanguine pull. Dodges out of the ultimate. Still might not be enough as the Winter Spite is going to tag him up. No pull available. There's the flashes forward. Stand United again. This time,
Freaka been surprisingly willing to go in to protect the Sivir comms or protect the aiming comms where he's a one threat. And he needs to actually be able to vindicate that as Joker's too far up.
Yeah, he is. He's going to have to flash to get out of the way this one. Dove immediately cleanses Dread's ultimate, but they're going for Joker. There's a conga line. Second underneath Dam1 Gaming are now second place here in the LCK. And we're using sentences like Sandbox of the team with all the experience and the level-headedness, as right now, Dread's been routed and he's most likely going to go down. Yeah, there we go. On Fleek just dives on top of him and dashes away.
3 million in mid lane are being run around the map.
In position for a flank, but he's going to get found out, but that just means more time is being bought here for Sandbox on the Baron. They've got a Mountain Drake as Summit dives on forward, but Jace isn't exactly a frontliner. That's a nice double taunt coming in from Joker. That might be all he can offer, but in goes Ghost. The Hemoplay gets a whole bunch of work done, and now Keen has to find his way out of this fight. There is no option, but Sandbox are very low, and I don't think they can go back to the Baron very quickly, and nor will they be able to catch up to Keen.
Look like it'll be a disaster for a Freaka. It's not ideal, but it's a 2-for-1, and Baron stops. That's the most important thing. No smite was there, as Dread is the one that went down. Will they be able to stop Jarvan's back? They cannot. Unfleek even approaches with the Qs. That was
around before it becomes irrelevant. Level 18s will be hit relatively soon, as Keen, trying to find an engagement, is going to dive straight on forward, but the baby cage, he's kicked out of his own cage. And now we've got the Stand United, and Keen is going to get taunted up. Spirit Refuge does a lot of work here as they dive the backline, but Freaka Freaks don't find too much joy. Ghost is running on forward. Dove is poking from the backline, and you've got Shock Blast flying in. Onfleek even survives, and Ghost grabs the first kill. Look at the explosion of magic damage in the backline, and this time the Jarvan ain't going anywhere. It's a double kill for Dove, and they're just chasing down the Freaka Freaks. That's a triple kill. Can we make it a quadra? The answer's no. Yeah.
They lose this series.
Only Jinna is below them. This will mean that my ladder that I want moving up the wins column is one step closer to the truth. This Harmor Life is the next one that has to do something here, as UCal taking a lot of damage on the top side. Infernal Chains means he's just dead. Not a chance to use anything there. The ultimate even on cooldown, not sure where he used it. It goes, oh my god, the amount of health! He was just yo-yoing. His on-fleek is going to go golden. Doesn't actually pop the GA. Has used the ultimate already as Ghost dives forward. See you aiming. You are not doing anything, my friend, as he gets onto the fountain, but I don't think that's far enough away from a Sandbox Gaming who were 1-4 for the majority of this game. The slowest early game we've seen from this team, and methodically crush a Freaka Freaks under their boot.
Because my indication is get the lead in the 2v2, and that could snowball you to a victory.
And I think Vision is just, even if it's not anything that you can see represented on the scoreboard, is
looking for a dive.
Yeah, they're looking on over, and this is what we asked of the Freaka Freaks.
Loving it. This is exactly what they need to do, and here we go.
Yep, there's the Comet of Destiny in from UCal, and a Freaka Freaks, they want to try and find this one. Good stun is going to land. They dive on forward, and it's... Yeah, and they also had the mini-wave set up there for the repel to get the Elise out, so everything working here. For the Freaka Freaks as Dread makes his way topside yet again. Exactly right. Summit needs to book it out of here. No, you don't want to be warding, my friend. He's just going to dive on forward, and that is a very dead Urgot. Purge ain't going to be up, and Keen's going to grab a second kill. Meanwhile, in the mid lane, That's a dead dragon.
And this though, this Yukal going for a ward. Both of the kills are from face checks on Brush, but the Yukal one is
over and over again, which is what you expect from him. He can jump on forward with his Righteous Glory, things like that. As the Comet Legend is going to come out, the ultimate getting a lot of value here. Out of On Fleek, avoids a lot of those comments as Dread down extremely low. Summit getting the work done, but Dove is the one that finishes it off. Yukal creating beautiful space, and Dove is going to fall down. Keen is going to get the stopwatch out of On Fleek, who walks his way out. The hook lands on the Dragon. See ya, buddy. You can take those stars, and you can...
In game number 2, Ghost and aiming completely separated. This
oh yeah, there's the flash, gets the stun with the petrifying gaze as the killer instinct is going to be there, but aiming, is he going to be able to win this one? Oh, Joker in with the save. The auto attack from the Flay would have been enough for Keen. Turns it all around, corrosive charge not enough, and aiming is going to escape from this one. Summit might be following the same suit, but Keen taking a lot of damage. The knockback there, Jelly's going to turn up, but
the patience bar is pretty low on both the Afrika fans and this objective.
All right, On Fleek, can he actually get in here? The Flay is going to go back. They do manage to take it down to the Afrika Freaks, but Dread has to sacrifice himself just, well, at the moment, On Fleek's health bar is just going down. That's a lot of damage there as Keen going to dive on forward onto Summit. Can Summit actually offer anything back here? He's wanting to try and find a flash, but he doesn't actually have it off cooldown just yet. Goodbye, Summit. The heal is going to be cycled through, but Keen just going to look for it. Corrosive charge going to get the slowdown, and meanwhile on the bottom side of the map there's a lot of damage coming.
Have the ability to do a lot of damage till later to some of the tankier targets here. No Blade the Ruin King for Stain either. Summit feels strong enough to walk up here. We know that Dread and Jelly are joining.
Yeah, and we know that they also had to get the hell out of there as the Cocoon is going to land. Box comes up, but it's not enough to actually save Summit. You mentioned the double pen. Damn, it's Elise.
Dove is in a lane against Aurelion Sol. We know that goes well in the 1v1 as On Fleek just says, I'm coming in.
Yeah, tried to sidestep the Voice of Light there, but the knock-up does come in. Yukal has to flash to trade, and now aiming will dive on top. That is a beautiful bait to come out from the Aurelion Sol, and now it may not even be Dove escaping as Keen dives on forward. Good exhaust to come through as Keen tries to get the prediction flash. Battlestar comes in, that's the boot back, and Dove actually baiting it out for the moment. The Void Seeker comes in, no killer instinct, but empowered shock blast, he can't. Don't have Petrifying Gaze used just yet, but Keen coming in for a flank is really scary. 5 versus 3 here. Hook is going to go wide. Insult. Once again, I mean, I'm sorry for all the introductions, but meet injury once more as Ghost has to flash out of the way. Seraph Shield is going to be there, and that's going to be the kill onto the support. On Fleek trying to do something, but out of the Death Chamber, straight back in there.
Is the thing I'm going to zoom in on right now. No vision available. Means that Afrika going to lose control around that objective. That means that walking up here is so scary. Dread will die in an instant.
Yep, shallow teleport coming in from Keen there as well as this Baron has been started. This is one of the early sandbox Barons, and it's definitely a good thing as Ghost finally going to come in here. Now the Baron is going to take some real damage. Miasma in there. You ain't flashing over that wall. Baron goes over to sandbox against the run of play, and now Afrika trying to catch up. It's a good Cocoon to land, but that's a heroic ultimate out from On Fleek to get everyone back, and Ghost is free hitting with the ease. Aiming also trying to free hit in the backline as Ghost is going to be taken down, and Kai'Sa could potentially take over this fight. On Fleek has made his way out. The rest of Sandbox looking to make their way out as in goes Joker to sacrifice himself and
hit and contest Baron vision. She just dies in an instant. That was the struggle they had. Speaking of dying in an instant, Keen's a big boy.
Yeah, he's going to boot back Summit here as the ultimate gets thrown into the heavens. As oh no, it does have the perk. Turret shot in there after the disdain, and Summit says, I'm taking you with me.
The disdain there actually gets the trade card. I didn't even know that cooldown would back up, but it gets the work done.
Oh, good hook comes in. The cleanse is there from Yukal though, and keeps himself alive with the extra tenacity. Inner turret will fall down, however. Here is Summit. Does use his cleanse. In goes On Fleek, but this could be a mistake as he dives back. A lot of buttons are going to be used there, but Yukal not going to be doing too much. Aiming, frontlining on the Kai'Sa, and he's going to survive. No kill's going to come off just yet. Not even the GA as On Fleek sidesteps the stun. Flash forward. Oh no, Ghost. He makes the first mistake in the fight, and now Dread trying to follow on further. Dove, no trouble bubble there as Summit. He comes on up, and it's a double kill for the Kai'Sa, and we know what this guy's capable of now. The Kai'Sa is so strong, and Dread grabs another kill on the back end. Afrika should be able to get Sandbox here.
They should end the game here. They have a huge man advantage. Xin Zhao can't even stop the minion wave. from pushing in. They're going to push in and end it. I think Sandbox lambs the slaughter.
Yep, Dove is probably going to have at least another paddle star to try and get something, as at least he's able to clear out some minions. OnFleek clears away the Elise, but they can't kill Aiming, and he's going to take down the Nexus with 2 auto attacks.
Freaka Freaks able to take it in the clutch. Sandbox Gaming.
Camille, and also a lot of early game agency is in the hands of the Viking as well. Either as he's putting in a lot of harassment with the abducted Skonders. I've seen this play before. That's first blood. Down onto the Tom Kench.
Previously, a melee champion dominator was Aatrox, but he's felt the bat a couple of times.
Umbral Dash is on cooldown now, as he will be able to get a knock-up onto a couple of members of a Freaka Freaks here. Dodges the Q, but the Claw of Doom comes forward. Yucal from the side, and does have Aftershock to help take the turret shot as well. The farm is concerned, and we'll be able to pick up a bunch of this underneath the turret. Is OnFleek looking to Predator his way forward. That's a great knock-up. Infernal Chain going to come in, but there's the World Ender onto Keen. He will be able to resurrect, but I have a feeling he's not going to go too much further. The ultimate does come down. Undertow lands.
Outthought by the enemy team, but they outfought them in game number 2, and it's not a collection of best of ones. It is actually a full 3-game series.
Well, Dread is going to find a kick here. Gets the flash off as well, as Summit's going to be thrown back towards his turret, but that's not where he wants to go.
Goes down, flash still available, and Jelly says, ult time!
I've seen this one before, as that's going to be the Devour. Joker keeps Ghost alive for a little bit longer. Grey Health is going to be there, but Killer Instinct is exactly that. The last bit of the Q comes. Movement speed is actually really, really nice. It's OnFleek. Oh, he might get kicked. Not going to happen. The Ragnarok is going to be there, as Yucal wanting to follow up, and it's not going to last for that long here. Level 7, Keen going to grab it with the very end. Stop, teleport immediately towards the bottom side. He is everywhere on the map right now. Another special delivery. The ward comes in. Joker, sorry, buddy. You ain't going anywhere. You are food for our Kai'Sa, who's getting well fed at this stage of the game. Summit tries to help out here, aiming very, very low. Keen has a Chaos Storm, though, as he dives on forward, and Ghost, no reaction. Chaos Storms everywhere, but I'm scared of Keen's one as Dove underneath the turret now. Ghost here as well, and a Freaka Freaks, they just want to continue pushing forward.
A huge see your death moment for Summit. He was too far gone. The teleport being
wait, he's going to bide his time, and now the rest of the team are going to continue sieging here on this outer turret in the mid lane. Ultimate coming in there onto OnFleek, I believe. Very interesting. No, actually, it was just a Circle of Frost, as here's the engagement. The ultimate barrel is going to go wide, but Joker just dies as an afterthought. You've got Chaos Storm flying in there. Summit gets into the backline, though. World Ender keeping him alive, but aiming, just taking no damage from this Aatrox, and Keen with the Chain Lashes zoning everyone out of the way. Freaka just feel too far ahead.
To the bowl, the spoils. That play works if you're even in goal, but from behind, the damage just doesn't stick like it looks like it will. If you're looking at it zoomed in and remembering the Shy, you think people are going to explode.
Goes flash forward from aiming. This is the guy we wanted to see.
Really nice ending there that actually gets them the further kill as well.
Awakening, but he's got his Runar's Hurricane completed. 3 items now on the Kai'Sa.
If he doesn't die, this is pentakill speed.
Dread's dead.
Oh, well, there you go. All right.
Well, you've got Yucal able to get a fantastic flank here from the top side as well. They don't know anything. Circle of Frost lands on 2. Dub has to go golden immediately. Joker's out of the fight. Dread makes it out, but that's exactly what he wants to do. But Summit is battling all of them. World Ender comes through. The Victor, the only one to die just yet, as Summit can't get on aiming. Man, that was close, though.
It was. He was fighting in melee range of the Aatrox. 1 nerf less and he dies. He lives through it, though, and that means that they get away with this one.
Keen looking to jump on top. That's 1 spell shield, but you need so many for Silas. Papa Smithy, they are going to jump on the Baron, but look at this. Yucal and Keen roaming around as the death squad that we know they'd be capable of. Jelly going to join in here as OnFleek. Yeah, you don't have Ragnarok anymore, my friend. You're going to get flanked. We're staggering the backs as the Abscond comes forward. Keen, special delivery. You're going to get a kill, and the Baron as aiming is chasing Catfish. I think I know what's for dinner tonight, Papa Smithy.
Well, it's looking pretty juicy. Joker puts a wall over. I don't really know why.
Can you? Oh, he didn't go for the spit out over the wall, which would have been very cute. Grey Health is there. adorable, but Afrika will take absolutely everything. Dove going to come on down. Dread's got the smite though, and Keen, not going to find the abscond there as the Chaos Storm does come in. Kingslayer not going to be doing what we want it to, as Dread having to move away from this Infernal is exactly what he doesn't want to do. And now the kickback. Oh god, they're just so far behind. Sandbox, I mean, in any other game, they would have a fantastic advantage, but right now, Ghost is in the wrong game of League of
Mistakes, be too bold, but actually have the leads to make the mistakes. Speaking of mistakes.
Yeah, that was pay to win from Keen there. Just understanding he's got way more gold, he can pay for the victories. The abscond is going to pull him right on top of the Olaf. It's melee range as Yukal is going to go golden. Massive explosion in the backline as Jelly demonstrating who the best Gragas is, or doing his best impression. Joker going to explode like he has done all game, and that's going to be it. Afrika Freaks are going to do what we thought was impossible and take down Sandbox after what was an extraordinary disaster of a game number one. Aiming wanting to use all the cooldowns that he possibly can before eradicating the map of this Nexus.
And it's so much more than the series scoreline. The plummet was done with.